Hey, there we go. Good evening everyone. How are we all doing? How are we going tonight? Hello, hello, hello. All right, I'm gonna have a seat on my ball. Okay, let's sit up nice and tall. Let's draw the belly button back towards the spine, lifting that pelvic floor as we do that. And as we bounce up and down just gently, you can feel that pelvic floor lifting, because if it doesn't, you're going to end up doing this. All right. Take a deep breath in and out. Hand in and out. Hand in and out. Hand in and out. Good. Hold it. Right foot up. And 2, 3, 4. Keep going. 6, 7. Pull up. 8, 9 and 10. Change legs. And 1, 2. Keep the pelvic floor engaged. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. And pulsing again. And arms out. And twist. And back around. And again. Keep the legs facing forward. Around again. Lifting right up out of the hips. Back to the center. And arms down. Hold it. Lengthen the right leg and lifting. 1. Lift from here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Belly button back. 9 and 10. Take it down and change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Foot flat on the floor and pulsing. Good. Belly button gently drawing back. Take the arms out to the side. We're going to slice back and forth and turning the palms up and down. See if you can get it to work with your bounce. Here we go. So my bounces are now slightly bigger. Slowed the hands down or the arms down a little bit. Turn, 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 turn. Keep lifting up out of the hips. Feel the arms starting to work through the upper arm and the shoulder area. Keep lifted, pelvic floor engaged. We don't want to sink into the hips. Good, and take it down. And hold. Good. Take the legs out wide and lunging side to side. Good. It's not you, it's me. Don't worry, I've got a new camera. I've just got to wait for Mike to come around and set it up for me. Belly button back, pulling up tall. Reaching for the right. And up and over to the left. Use your whole body. Reach and lean. And reach and lean. And out and over. And out and over. And out and over. And out and over. Other arm. And reach. And over. Stretch and up. See if you can touch one wall, Kate, and then reach over and touch the other one. Is it like that? Reach and over and reach and over. Once more, reach and over and come in. Bring the legs in. Little pulses. Feet are flat on the floor. Sitting up nice and tall. Belly button gently drawing back. And hold. Chin to the chest and roll it down. Hanging over the legs. And roll back up. Sitting tall. Once more. Deep breath out. Let the arms just hang. Breathing in. Breathe out, belly button back. and sitting tall. Good. Okay, let's stand up. Bring the ball around in front of you. Grab it in your hands. Okay. Let's lift that ball up nice and high without arching the back, without pushing the chest forward, and then lower. Hand up, hand down. You can breathe whichever way you like, but a breath for each movement, okay? And again, up and down. Good. Take the ball to the floor, roll it down, chin on the chest, push the ball away. Hold it out in front of you, lengthening out that spine and your arms. Bend your knees. And we're going to come up into a rise. Now, if you want to just watch what I'm doing, you can see that my back is down low. When I lift my heels off the floor, the back height doesn't change. I'm actually bringing the knees towards the chest, okay? So don't start lifting your whole body. Open up the chest, open up the shoulders, and lift the heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Roll it back in. Pick up the ball. Lift it up. 1. Hand down. And up. And down. Hand up. And down. Hand up. And down. Good. Follow the ball. Chin to the chest. Roll down. Push the ball away. Stretch out your spine. Bend your knees. And off we go again. Lift the heels. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Pull the ball in, chin on the chest. Grab the ball and stand up tall. Good. Take your feet out wide. We're going to bring the ball up. Then we're going to bend the knees, come through the center and up. Now you need to make sure those knees are going over the toes. So pull the knees back. Don't let them roll forward. Big semicircle. Around and up and around and up and around. So the deeper you go, the harder it might be on your knees. So just keep that in mind. And if it's hurting the knees, don't go as deep. If you want to, lengthen the leg and lift it. Big semicircle. And again. And again. And around. Get that arm framing the head. Don't leave that arm underneath your chin. And again. And last one. And back to the center. Bring the feet in, turn them in. Feet are underneath the hips, shoulders, sorry. Push the ball away. Bend the knees. And straighten down. And straighten down. You may not be able to completely straighten your legs, that's okay. Just do as much as you can. We're coming down as low as we can though, like you're doing a squat. But we're hinged right over. So make sure you keep that spine long, belly button back. And we'll do 4 and 3, heels on the floor, 2 and 1. Bring the ball back in. Good. And up. Ready, semicircle, up. And 2. You can leave your foot on the floor if you like. And 4. And 5, 6. Are you breathing out there? Last one. Good. Feet turned in, shoulder distance apart. Take it down, stretch it out. Bend the knees and lift. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5, and 6, and 7 and 8, 9, last one, and 10. Good, bring the ball in. Take the feet a little wider if you need to. Pinch the ball and grab hold of it. All right. So we're in this position now, but we do want to grab our weights. So you can let go of the ball, grab your weights, and then come back to this position here. So remember, when you're pinching the ball, your feet really are about shoulder distance apart. Obviously, it's going to depend on the ball, okay, but we don't need to be pinching it around the sides. You can just pinch it at the back. So Amber, see how you go with pinching it. If it's really hard, it may be a little bit harder to do that. All right, so if it's too much, just sit on the ball or just stand behind it. All right, we're standing up nice and tall. We're lifting that pelvic floor. We're squeezing the ball. Let's pinch it with the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to hold number 5. I want you to keep holding. You can feel those inner thighs have activated. You might be able to feel the pelvic floor lifting. Bring your hands into your shoulders, elbows out to the side, and let's push straight up. 1, 2. Keep squeezing the ball. 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feel that pelvic floor working. Last one. Good. Elbows in, slowly down, release the knees. And squeeze. 2, 3, 4, and hold. Dig those knees in, stick the bum out and hinge. And pull back. If that's going to hurt your back, just don't bend over as far, okay? We're pushing down through the ball. 5 more. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Come up, release the ball. And again, squeeze 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Curl it in and elbows out. Push up. 1. Keep squeezing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out with each push. 7. Last one. Good. Bring it in and down. Release and pinch. 2, 3, 4, and hold. Hinge. Pull back. 2, 3. Lengthen the back of your neck. 5. That's looking down. 8, 9, and 10. Good. Coming up, release the ball. Good work. All right. We're going to have a seat on the ball. I don't know about you lot, but I think it's getting quite warm in here. So I'm just going to turn my fan on and then I'm right back. Okay. Sitting down. Sitting up nice and tall. Feet are flat on the floor. Lift up out of your hips. All right, arms down by your side. I'm actually going to bring my legs so that they're actually touching the ball, so they're right up against the ball, okay? Heels, calf muscles, right up against the ball. Arms out to the side, shoulders back. Curl in, push up, curl in and down. Keep yourself lifted and up and in and down. Again for 3 and 2. Don't swing your upper body around. And 1. Good. Take it down and elbows back, hinging at the same time. Now we're going to start to stand as we lengthen those arms. Start to stand and lengthen. Keep your butt in contact with the ball. 5 more. Don't let those knees cave in. Feel that pelvic floor lifting again. Good, have a seat. Strong arms, sit tall, curl in, push up, in, slowly down, in, push up, in, slowly down, and 3, and 4, and 5. Good, keep it going to the back and hinge, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, don't bounce on that ball, 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Good, hands onto the legs, loosen up a little bit if you need to. Don't forget about your neck if that's feeling a little bit tight. Okay, so we'll get stuck into our tummy muscles, okay? We will start with the weights and then continue without. So I'm just going to change cameras and turn around a little bit so that I fit into the camera view. So strong arms, elbows slightly bent. I want you to squeeze the waistline and not lift the other arm. So let's go to the right, squeeze 1 and 2 and 3. Other arm is relaxed, 4, just holding that weight, 5, 6, feel the waistline squeeze, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, we just went to the right, okay? Tuck, walk forward, bend the elbows. Okay, your bum's on the ball, your feet are underneath your knees. Take the weights out to the side, okay? We're going to take the left arm up and over, so we're still squeezing on the right, and back and over, and 2. Now don't reach the arm out too long, otherwise you'll start to pull through the neck. Keep that belly button pulling back. 2 more. Good. Let's walk it back up to the top, arms down by your side. And now we're going to squeeze onto the left. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 9, and 10. Pelvic tilt, bring the arms in, elbows onto the ball, then take them out. Now we go the other way, squeezing on the right, left still. Chin on the chest so you're not straining the neck. One more. Good. And walk it back up and sit up tall. We're going to do that all over again. Are you ready? Sitting tall, squeeze the right. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 9 and 10. Good. Tilt. Walk forward, knees over the ankles, elbows out, right arm, left arm over. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Bring it in and walking up, arms down other way. And 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Tuck and out. And elbows out over. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Bring the arms in. We're going to take another step or 2 forward. Get that head on the ball. Lift your bum. Belly button drawing back, bum lifting. Bring the weights together. Lift them up above the head, slowly back. Slowly back. Feel what's happening in those shoulders. You don't want to lose that control. Bring it all the way back up to the ceiling. And again. And all the way up. And this time, bend the elbows, get the weights to tap the ball, straighten out and bring it up. and take it back. Stay connected. Bend the elbows, tap, lengthen, and come up. Make sure those hips are still lifted all the way back. And tap, lengthen, and bring it up to the top. Bring it in, elbows bent out to the side. Open the chest, bring it in, push, and take it back. And bend the elbows, tap the ball, lengthen the arms, bring it up. Bend the elbows, open the chest, close it up, push up, and take it back. Still squeezing that bum. Don't let those hips lower. Stretch and up. Bend the elbows and out and in. Push up, take it back, bend, lengthen and up. Bend and open and in. Push up and back and hold. Now we're going to do that little bend. Tap the ball and tap the ball and tap the ball. And again, and again. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it up and down, open out and in, push up and back and tap for 10 and 9 and 8 and 7. Keep those hips up. 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up and down and open, close, push up. Last one. Let's take it back and tap. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it up and down and open, close, and walk it back to sit up on top of the ball. Good job. Chin to the chest, roll down. Pop your weights on the floor. Roll back up again. And sitting tall. All right, I'll let you go and grab a drink of water now. Hopefully you feel those triceps starting to work then. If you couldn't, you really need to get some bigger weights. If you couldn't feel triceps working, you would never have felt biceps working, so you need to get bigger weights. I don't think I've got enough water in here for this class. Okay, so you can move your weights out of the way. We're not going to use them now. Instead, we're going to do some normal curls. Now, one thing you need to remember when you're doing your curls is it's more of a crunch than a curl so much. You're trying to get the bottom of your rib cage to meet your hips. So this section in the center is what we're trying to squeeze. I kind of envision, when I try and talk to people about it, I envision an accordion. And so it goes in and out. And I kind of think this is the accordion, okay? So we're pulling it in and out. So it's not about coming out, doing a curl and sitting up, okay? It's about trying to squeeze in here, okay? So we're not releasing the tension that we're making in the abs, which you would if you sat all the way up. Okay, so I want you to sit up nice and tall. You're going to tuck and walk forward a couple of steps. Now you can support your neck if you need to. Remember though that it is going to be harder on not only the tummy but also the back. So if it's too much on your back, you'll need to bring them down. Using that deep breath out and making sure your chin is in at your chest is going to help keep your neck relaxed, or as relaxed as possible for as long as possible, okay? So don't be scared to breathe like that. It really will help. So let's go. Support your neck or lengthen your arms. Let's curl. We're going to hold the next one, turn the palms to face down. You can feel the tummy muscles are activating still, and we're going to pulse those arms. Now, if you're supporting your neck, you don't have to do the arm pulse, but I still want you to breathe deeply in and in and in and once more in and take it back and again. And hold, turn and breathe in and out and in and out. Strong arms and out. Last breath. Take it back and curl. 2. If you're starting to hit that wall, let's keep going. Hold and pulse. And back once more, and 1. And hold, pulse, keep the shoulders back. Last one. And walk it back up. Good, let's circle those hips. Loosen the lower back. Loosen the tummy, other way. So a couple of weeks ago we did that stretch where we went backwards over the ball. If you were comfortable enough to do that, we're going to do that now to give those abs a good stretch as well as the spine. So it's up to you. Tuck. Couple of steps forward. You lean yourself back. Make sure your bum comes right down the ball so that you can then just stretch the legs. And if you feel like you're going to end up upside down, just walk the feet away a little bit more and then stretching out the legs. Now you don't have to do it with stretched out legs, okay? That just sort of opens up the hips a little bit more. So that's completely up to you as well. Then if we let those arms just hang out to the side, you can feel the chest open and the shoulders try and drop back towards the ball. All right, so you might be able to feel a gentle stretch on those abs. Bend the knees. Walk the feet back in close to you. Bring your chin into your chest. You can use your hands if you need to. And sit back up again. All right. Now, I'm not going to recommend you grab yourself a drink now because we are going to come over the top of the ball. But as soon as we've done that, then we'll grab a drink again, okay? So come on down. Okay. So we're going to start with the upper body. So you're going to have your feet against the wall, okay? Remember, I don't have both feet against the wall. Tips of the toes on the floor, balls of the feet against the wall. Bring the ball right in nice and close and open the hips as you do that. So squeeze your bum. Pull the ball over. Lengthen out. Now we're going to start with the upper body. So make sure that you are balanced. Lower the upper body down towards the floor. And your 2 options are to have your hands glued to your forehead or to lengthen the arms out beside your ears. Belly button back and lift. 1. Don't go too high. 2. You're lifting the chest away from the ball so you're not unrolling yourself. Let's hold the next one Okay, wherever your arms are, I want you to just bring them down to your hips. Your shoulders are back, your belly button is back, and we're going to push towards the ankles so that we'll lift you just a little bit, but we're just going to do 5 of these, and if it's hurting your lower back, make sure you're not lifting too high. Then lower yourself back till you're in a completely straight line. You'll feel the pressure go out of that lower back there when you're in the right spot. Bring the arms back to where they were before, so either by your ears or under your forehead, and lower down. And again, deep breath out. If the back is getting sore, make sure you stop or bend your knees a little bit if you want to try that first. And last one, we hold, swing the arms down. Now, as I do that, I feel the back of my neck lengthen, the chin tucks to the chest even more. And last pulse. Good, lower yourself down, bring the arms back around and lower. Bend the knees now so that you can come down to the floor, and then we're going to stretch back into child's pose. Sink that chest down, relax the neck. Good. Coming back up. This time we're going to come over the top, so you are going to need to take a step away from the wall so that you can come over and be balanced, okay? Hands are flat on the floor here. Now, remember, you can lengthen the legs if you like or bend them to make it easier. We're going to do the right arm and the left leg. We're going to lengthen 1, same side, 2, and again, 3, and 4. Breathe out as you lift. 5, if it's hurting your back, make it lower. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. We take ourselves back to the knees and child's pose. Stretch it out. And coming back up, pull the ball in. Let's go over the top again. This time, right arm and right leg, the same sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How's the tummy, Amber? 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Bend the knees to the floor and child's pose. Now you may be able to start feeling your back working, okay? We've done a lot on that lower back right now, okay? So what you're going to feel is a tightening of muscles, just like the same kind of tightening you would feel through maybe your neck or your upper back or through your legs when you're holding a squat, that sort of thing, okay? That's what you should be feeling in your lower back if you're feeling something, okay? If it's starting to pinch something, you will end up getting burning pain or shooting pains or cold pains or numbness or tingling that will be either there or more than likely coming down the legs through the hips or into the butt, okay? That's when you know that's pain, all right? But right now, if you're feeling an aching and tightness through the lower back, that is just the exercises we've done, and that's those lower back muscles strengthening, okay? So we start to stretch it out a little with the child's pose, and we will do some more stretches after for it, okay? So that is good pain. All the other ones were bad pain. Now we're going to work through those legs, through the lower half. So feet against the wall, Bring the ball in, come over the top and take a step forward. All right. Well, you got my legs in the shot anyway. All right, I'm just going to go back a little bit. Okay. Here we go. Sorted. Okay, now you can be up here. If you want to, you can come down onto your elbows. For me, I find that this position, my head gets really, really heavy and feels like blood is just stuck there. You know, that blood coming up to your head. I don't like that. I know we do that sometimes, but it's up to you. You can stay up here or you can go down. All right. Shoulders are back, belly button's back. That bum is on top of the ball. Let's go. Stretch them. And 1 and 2. Now it's a controlled movement. It's not a swing. You're not throwing your legs into the air. You can feel it squeeze through the butt and you can feel the hamstrings, the back of the upper leg, tightening a little as well. Your lower back should be fine right now. So that's also how you'll know whether you were getting pain or just working muscles before. Because if it was pain, you'll probably be feeling it still. Whereas if it wasn't, you probably aren't feeling it right now. And hold. Swimmer kick. And lower. Good. If you need to, just loosen up a little through the hips. Let's go again. Breathing out. Last one. Hold, swimmer. And down. Good. We're going to take ourselves back again, feet to the floor. We're going to go back into child's pose and relax. Good. And bring it back in. Okay. Coming back over the top. Taking it forward, bum on the ball. All right. We're going to lengthen and crisscross for the count of 10. Are you ready? Lengthen and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and relax. So it was 2 movements, 2 leg movements for every count, okay? Belly button back, lengthen and again 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and relax those legs again. Once more and lengthen and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and let's come back off the ball again and stretch it out and relax. Good. So we're going to come back into our position where we are evenly weighted over the top of the ball. We're going to have some focus in the legs still, okay? So coming up and over. I'm going to lengthen out the legs, okay? So I'm on the tiptoes. Got the weight through the hands, upper body is nice and strong, okay? And we're going to take the right leg and we're going to push the heel to the ceiling and down. Okay, so off we go. Push 1 and 2 and 3. Tap that toe to the floor. 4 and 5 and 6. Hip on the ball. 7, 8, 9 and 10. So what we're working here is right in there, okay? It may not be as intense as it might have been earlier because the butt's not working as much, but that's okay. Let's go with the other leg. Heel to the ceiling and 1. It's also about control, staying in one spot on the ball, keeping those hips anchored down, shoulders back. 5 more and 1 and 2 and 3, 4, and 5. Good, let's come back. And release. Well done. Right, we're not going to lie over the top of the ball now. So if you want to grab a drink, grab a drink. And then we're going to come down and sit. Well, we're going to sit at the end of the mat to start with. Okay. Let's come and have a seat. I think I just put my mat in the wrong spot. Let's try that. It's funny how I can get it right for one class and then the next class, and I don't move anything, but the next class it's all wrong. The cameras do something while I'm not here. Okay, let's grab the ball in our hands. Let's get those tummies working. We're going to hold the ball to give those legs a rest, and we're going to do some sit-ups. So we'll stretch those legs out in front of us, sit as tall as we can. When we tap forward, I want you to try and get a stretch in the back of the legs. So to do that, try and keep those knees pulling towards the floor. Okay, so if you let your knees bent, you're not going to get as much of a stretch. However, if you're already tight, you might find you've got it. So as long as you're getting a stretch in the back of the legs as you come forward, so relax your head down, then sit up nice and tall and roll to the floor. Take the ball over your head and come back up and sit up tall, and then we stretch through the legs again. Make sure you're getting that stretch there and roll it down, ball back and up and tap, making sure you're getting that stretch each time, so don't have to go too fast. Slow it down a little bit. Push the chest forward as you come over so that you really get as much stretch as you can in those legs. And push and lift and roll. And up and push and lift and roll. And lift and push, lift and roll. Good, let's do 4 more. And push, stretch those legs and roll. And 2. And 3. Slowly down. Last one, bring it up. Push forward, sit up tall, roll it down, finish it sitting up. Good, bend your knees. Roll it down. Okay. So we're going to keep the ball in our hands. We're going to go back to those tummies. So the ball's going to come over the head, making sure we're pulling everything down. And you can leave your legs here or you can come to tabletop. That's up to you. And let's curl. Good, bring the ball up, place it on the knees, so make sure your legs are in tabletop now. Hands above the shoulders, belly button still sinking into the floor. Opposite arm and leg, extend out and in. Change sides, out and in. Keep the belly button sinking into the floor. Best way to do that is to breathe out as you extend. And if you feel like your back is lifting, take your leg higher. 4 more. And 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. Good. Again, you can take your feet down to the floor or you can stay in tabletop. It's up to you. Take the ball back and curl. 1. Last one. Good. Pop the ball on the knees. Hands over the shoulders. And off we go again. Opposite arm and leg. 1. And 2. Keep that ball nice and still. 3. And 4. 5. And 6. 7. And 8. And 9. And 10. Good. Take the ball over your head and lift the bum. If you want to, try and tap the ball with your feet. Keep going. Five more. Last one. Good, legs to tabletop, pop the ball. Hands under your bum if you like. And tap for 10. Nice and slow, 9. And 8. And 7. And 6. Two more. Last one. Grab the ball in your hands and roll up. Balance if you can. If that back is sore, then feet on the floor. And then we'll lower anyway. Good, all right. We're gonna have a stretch now. Yay. I'm gonna give those legs a really good stretch because I know that they need it. So do the arms, so do your tummy and your back. So lifting up, push the chest forward. Tap the ball to the feet, drop the head down to the chest. Take a deep breath in through the nose. When you breathe out through the mouth and feel all the muscles loosening up one by one up your spine, starting at the hips, all the way back up to the shoulders, into the neck. Take another breath in. And again, relaxing the back. Good. Make sure you can feel that stretch in the back of the legs as well. Sit up tall. Legs out wide. Take the ball down. Push. Reach for it. Reach for the ball. Relax the neck. Again, breathing in. Breathe out. Start that relaxing from the hips, up the spine, into the shoulders and the neck. Again, breathing in. And deep breath out. Good. Now see if you can keep yourself down this low and roll the ball over towards your right foot. Follow the ball. So you are now leaning over your right leg. You're still looking down. You're still hanging as low as you can. You can feel the stretch change in the lower back there. It should be more on the left-hand side now. Let's keep ourselves nice and low. Reach that ball away as you come through the center over to the other side. You're still hanging low. Chin is on the chest.
You're breathing deeply so you can keep the spine and the muscles in your back relaxed. Push the ball away and try and reach as far as you can as you come around to the right again. See if you can get a little deeper. Through the center, over to the left again. Coming back to the center and hold. Make sure you're looking back at your belly button. And unroll yourself. Roll the spine as you bring the ball in. Good. All right. Pop the ball to the right. Take your right leg across. Sit up tall and turn. Make sure you can feel that stretch in the right hip. So pull that knee in and turn. Again, every time you breathe out, try and breathe out through the mouth and relax those muscles, especially through the hip and the leg this time. Slowly back around to the front. Let's change sides. Other leg, pull it in. I just did all that on the wrong camera. I thought I'd changed cameras. Or did I accidentally press the button? Have I had my back to you the whole time we've been stretching? It's lucky you guys know what you're doing. Slowly back around. Shake those legs out really well. Let's come up onto our knees and start stretching the front of the legs. I'm also going to start adding in a little bit of stretching in through the arms too. So let's take the ball to the right. Let's take the right foot forward. Square yourself up. Tuck that bum under. Make sure you can feel that stretch in the leg. Hold it. Keep the pelvic floor lifted. Take the left arm out to the side, up to the ceiling. Take it down. See if you can walk your hand down your spine like a spider. Good. And open that out. And let's change legs. Take it out. Let's pop the ball on the other side so we can use the other arm. All right, tuck the bum under, get that stretch in the leg. Open up the hip, lift the pelvic floor. Take the arm out. Take the hand down. Walk the hand down the spine a little. Pull that elbow as close to your head as you can. So it might not be a very intense stretch just yet, but that's okay. We'll fix it up when we get to the top. It's starting to release into the shoulder if nothing else. Let's release. And release. Come into your crouch position. Down as low as you can go. Now I'm going to take my feet out to the width of my mat straight away. Okay. Drop the chin to the chest. Push the bum to the ceiling. I want you to try and straighten those legs if you can. Push the ball away, lengthen out the arms, lengthen out the spine. All right, so we're going to bend the knees, arch the back, drop and bring the ball right into the head. So if you have a look where I am, I'm trying to make myself into a little ball. I've dropped my bum, bent my knees, balls come in, elbows pointed to the floor, and I'm arching my back. Then I'm going to lengthen the spine, the arms and the legs. And again, bring it in and push it out. And bring it in and push it out. And bring it in and push it out. And once more and push it out. Good, okay. So the feet are about the width of your mat. Bring your chin into your chest. Pull the ball in towards your knees. Pinch the ball and roll up so you're standing nice and tall. All right, let's stretch those legs out a little bit. Arms, I meant. Your arm legs. Open out the chest, squeeze and release. Now, because we're coming towards the end of the class, even though we're still having a bit of a stretch right now, we do want to start to slow down that breathing and slow down our movements a little bit.
so that we can start to cool down as well. So arm up, hand behind you and pull it over. Is that better? Release out and down. Other arm up, hand to the neck, pull it in. Good. And release all the way out. Breathing in and out. Long arms, breathing in and out. Chin to the chest, chin to the ceiling. And forward. Look to the right and left and forward. Ear down, up and over and up. Deep breath in and out. Breathe in, shoulders up. Breathe out, shoulders down. Breathe in, open gently and deep breath out. Once more, breathe it in and out. Remember, be gentle now. We're slowing down. You don't need to make anything tight or super stretched. It's just relaxed and big. Good. All right, well done, ladies. All right, I'm out of here then. See you later, everyone. Signing off. Good night.